Hi, I'm Seleza and I'm a sophomore computer engineering student at Bilkent University, and this is my Physics 101 project. In this project, I will do a two-dimensional projectile motion on the air table. In the first part of the project, I will measure the maximum height and the range values when the puck is thrown with a constant speed at different angles. And in the second part, I will measure the range and the maximum height values when the puck is thrown at a constant angle with different speeds. Then I will calculate the x and y components of the initial velocity from these values. Also, I will calculate theoretical and experimental initial velocities and compare them by calculating the error percentage. Finally, I will plot the graphs and see the relationship between the data that I collected. And I will demonstrate my project. First, I will set the period of sparkometer to 50 milliseconds and turn it on. Then I will secure the spring at a designated angle and I will throw the puck by stretching this spring. The carbon paper will leave traces on the normal paper. I will give air and electricity to the air table by pressing on both of the pedals. And I will throw the puck while pressing on the pedals. Also, I gave an inclination to the air table so that the experiment can be closer to the two-dimensional projectile motion in air. From the traces on the paper, I will measure the range and the maximum height values. And then I will repeat the same process while stretching the spring with a different length. Then I will change the angle of the spring. Also, I will measure how much I will stretch the spring. Then I will throw the puck while measuring the stretch of the spring. In the end, there will be traces on the paper. I will measure the maximum height and the range values from these traces. Then I will store all the values that I measured and calculated in a table for both parts of the project. In the end, I will plot the graphs by using the values stored in the tables. This way, I will be able to see the relationship between the data and see whether they meet my expectations. In conclusion, from the graphs, we can see that the data do not meet our expectations perfectly. That's because of the friction force, the limitations of the experiment, and human factors such as accidentally applying force with my hand while throwing the puck. Thank you.